So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raúl.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Yildiz, he is through here. Drives it in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Howson. And it's Modric. Yildiz. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And that's a good ball. That's very neat. And he's played it back. And he's well positioned here. There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Tavares picks it up from the goal kick. And that's a dangerous... Paulson! Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, he's been caught, and the shot! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different. Boca Juniors have their second corner now. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely aimed pass. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. That is good alertness. Donnarumma punts it upfield. Fran Garcia. Madrid finding their passes. And he plays one through. Real chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Vinicius Junior certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Vinicius Junior is onto this. Now it's Paulson. And it's Bellingham. Pass somewhat off target. And back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Osimhen. The muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, can he get onto this? Time and again they are repelled. He's looking wide. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Forward it goes. Oh, good spread. That could spell trouble. And this is Torres. Plays it in. And the shot! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Eze. Eder Militao does really well to win the ball there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Yildiz. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's got a... Can he finish? Goal! Boca Juniors! And again they hit the front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Boca Juniors take the lead. And the first half is done. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Boca Juniors head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. That gets things going for the second half. Now this could be a chance. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. Nuno Tavares. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great ball, and he's in. And Torres! No mistake! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Eze. He's shifting through the gears here. Figo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
That's a sharp pass.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Now it's Osimhen. And he's... Osimhen! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Osimhen has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And it's Fernando Torres. And he cuts out the supply. Howson is always looking to break lines. He's in a great position here. And he's chosen to go back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Lovely feet. Gabriel. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending.
Oh no, this does not look good. Spread neatly. Valverde played in deep. Pogba gets it away. Crossed in once, terrific header. And he's heaved it away. Fran Garcia aimed beyond the defence, and that is expertly dealt with. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Modric. Madrid looking to pass their way through. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Torres. He's had it taken off him.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Nicely spread. And he's managed to get free. Now the cross. Oh, what has happened here? He's had a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Cleared without hesitation. He's tried one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Ricky Puig. And again! And that's a real chance missed. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's in on goal. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Poulsen. And here's Osimhen. Matheus Cunha. Joao Pedro. Raul. Camavinga. Madrid finding their passes. Oh, just skips past his man. Raul tries a shot. Yes, he's done it. And That has raised the roof!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet. And that will be it. Boca Juniors, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence. Osimhen! No, not the best of headers. Tavares is there, and he can pick it up. Van Dijk makes the interception. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Bumazunam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Osimhen. And it's Rice. Rashford picked out brilliantly. Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. Nuno Tavares. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Played out to the right. Hoisted in. Khan deals with that nice and simple. Neymar. Messi. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Out to the right, and that's played in low. Koundé gets it clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Oh, good-looking ball. That's a sharp pass. Rice conjures time and space where few can. Mbappe! Mbappe! Goal! The breakthrough strike!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Pumas have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now that's well seen too. Messi, and this is Messi, and the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Howson gets good distance on it. Mbappe!
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
This looks promising. He's got away. Neymar. And he's quick to snatch it back. Rice. And he's gone long. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi looking to run onto it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Great vision. Can he get it through? Dembele is flagged offside. Vieira. And he was quick to react. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Boca Juniors clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And this is Dembele.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
He's a sharp little ball here. Shot, surely! He scored! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where they...
Goes for a shot! No mistake! And again they hit the front. Simplicity itself. And the first 45 minutes are up. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself...
Real chance! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, this to restore parity. Business. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Rashford. Boca Juniors finding their passes. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Rice looking to play it into the box.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Flashes it across. That's a decent clearance.
Boca Juniors clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's shifting through the gears here.
Boca Juniors have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Osimhen, can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Goal! Boca Juniors! And the comeback is complete. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Pumas Unam really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
There's the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
That's good play. Now, can they get him away? Rice. Dembele. Neymar. Oh, this is a terrific run. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good take in a good area. And that was nowhere near his best. Takes a shot! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 21.
Boca Juniors take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Looking for options for movement. Driving forward. Cantona receives it in a good position here. Osimhen. Now it's Osimhen.
That was lovely, that.
And he's found a way past. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Cantona is onto this. It's a really well-measured ball. Played out towards the right wing.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ribery. Now it's Cantona. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's cut it out.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Saliba gets over and intercepts. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's beautifully weighted. Now it's Cantona. Great chance! Goal! Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Pumas give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. No, that's been intercepted. Eze. Osimhen. Lam. That has not gone well. Now it's Osimhen. Now this could be a chance. Osimhen thinks about the shot. Great ball. Rashford! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And with that, the final whistle. Boca Juniors have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Rashford picking up. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philip Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
Passes short and sharp. Roberto Carlos! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Passing nice and neat. It's Ibrahimovic! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Boca Juniors finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Ball's out once more. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Little doubt, that is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Well timed, excellent interception. Nicely weighted ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Bullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Malaysia finding their passes. Yildiz chasing after it. Nicely intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Araujo makes the interception. That pass isn't the best. Eze. He's in a great position here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Yildiz. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
They get a throw in. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's really well manoeuvred. Osimhen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Osimhen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cantona.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a...
It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Roberto Carlos. Nice sequence of passes, this. quality ball. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Osimhen, and that has put paid to that. Lam. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Rijkaard.
Boca Juniors truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Roberto Carlos is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, there's the clearance.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. And he's whipped it across. And that should get the job done. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Now this could be a chance to Osimhen. Great chance! It's there! Boca Juniors are all square. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Osimhen. And they've got a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. Pogba. And he's lost his man here. Played out wide. Koundé. And it's Rice. Now Pogba. And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Boca Juniors really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 27.
So once again, we're underway. And this is Hullet.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more.
The chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And he was quick to react. And it's been played through. Yildiz has got himself a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Chooses to go back. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Hullet. And he shoots! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch. And
can he finish? He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
2 goals on the day and he may not yet be done. So all square and he's brought him down and it is a penalty. Boca Juniors presented with a golden opportunity here. Ball on the spot, can he? A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Boca Juniors take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to come...
And a chance! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Osimhen, now it's Joe Linton. And it's McTominay. Hullet, he's having a shot! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands.
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Boca Juniors have themselves a chance from the spot to further improve their position of comfort. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Boca Juniors go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Big chance! He's scored! Back within 1. They have them in their sights again. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. They're back in possession and ready to go again. It's a really well-measured ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and he's certainly onside here.
Boca Juniors clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Cantona. Cantona! It's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Juniors. Número 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 3.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Calafiori, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Semenyo. Oh, that's fabulous! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Lam is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. That looks a good ball through.
Se van a jugar 6 minutos de compensación.
Pepe gets over and intercepts. Looking for the run. Oh, that's superb. And this is Hullet. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Now it's Rodri. Shot, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Roberto Carlos. And here's Hullet. He gets big. Oh, it's in! Late in the day, this could well be it! A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Oh no, this does not look good. Roberto Carlos. And that is that. Boca Juniors did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Boca Juniors.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Turns back here, probably the best option. And the pass is intercepted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Hakimi gets over and intercepts.
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when partnered with a defensive midfielder like that, because it means he has license to just join the attack.
So he's benefited a lot from his new role.
Yeah, it's brought...
Big chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Cleared without hesitation. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Rafael Leao. And there's green grass ahead of him. Climbs up big! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Mbappe! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Taken back almost at once. Yildiz going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, easy pickings there. Poulsen. Distributed tidily.
Boca Juniors really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rice. Yildiz. That has not gone well. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rafael Leao. Japan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Now it's Poulsen. Pinches it off him. Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Foot in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rice. Yildiz. Played out towards the right wing.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Rafael Leao, who's set up one goal so far. Can he get onto this? That has ended up in no man's land. This looks promising. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rooney actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Osimhen. Lovely bit of skill. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rafael Leao. It's a pretty loose pass. Yildiz. And it's Rice. For Olise.
Such good technique.
And he's managed to get free. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Rice gets a foot in here. Rafael Leao. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these...
There's the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe.
Boca Juniors clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Mbappe, played out to the right. Gabriel makes the interception. Now it's Osimhen. And he cuts out the supply. Matheus Cunha. Rafael Leao in acres of space out wide. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rafael Leao picks it up out wide. Not the most accurate pass. Matheus Cunha. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Koundé getting this one clear. Boca Juniors still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Out to the right. He has found the way through. Oh, that's nice. Looking for options for movement.
Boca Juniors really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Olise. And here's Rafael Leao. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, just skips past Chad, surely! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Donnarumma claims comfortably. Yildiz. Looking for the run. And he's on his way! Takes a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
João Neves can get it clear. Japan are looking to go forward now. And he's picked it up out wide. The ball goes in. And that was very necessary. And claimed it back swiftly. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, good spread. Now it's Olise. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Poulsen. He's having a shot! Brilliant from Poulsen! A finish of true class! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution for Japan. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 11, Raphael Leão. Number 23, Rooney.
Now it's
Number
Pedri.
10, Matthias Cunha. Number 87,
Pedri crosses.
John Evans.
Vardiol clears it away.
Number
Japan
5,
really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Number 18, Stojkovic. Number
And it's
20,
Pedri. He's on it, can he get away?
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, super ball! And he was alert to it. And it's been shipped out wide.
2 added minutes. have
Confirmation
been
that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He is through here! He's in space and looking for options. That's a cute ball. Somewhat off target. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Boca Juniors have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Poulsen picking up the man. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but...
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. Rice. Now it's Yildiz. Good ball, good take. Goulet for Xavi Alonso. That has not gone well. And they've got rid. Now it's Poulsen. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Joelinton. Goulet. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Nice bit. Big chance! One-on-one chance, surely! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Boca Juniors finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. Raul.
Boca Juniors really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Goulet tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goulet. Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Xavi Alonso. That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Joelinton. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alonso! Oh, that's... And the shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Rice. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Boca Juniors really could have done without this. So this to extend their lead. And he's missed altogether.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
"15 minutes till half-time. Rijkaard gets across and deals with it. Howson. Olise. Olise. He came in hard, very hard. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Linton. Nice looking ball. Osimhen. And there's the shot! Really well taken goal. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And here's Goulet. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. Gets a good foot in there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Short changes him with that pass. That is good alertness. Now that's well seen too. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Quality ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He has a look up, and he shoots! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Now it's Osimhen, and the counter is on. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Poulsen. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Vardiol takes control of it and he's on the move. Can he get it through? Played back in. It's a searching pass. Xabi Alonso. And it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Ibrahimovic. Always onto this. Arda Güler. Cross from Robertson. And that has been cleared. Here comes another. Up he goes! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter.
Goes for a shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the lead is extended still further. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And now he has 2. So now the difference is 3. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Carvajal. And Gabriel. He's a sharp little ball here. Real chance! And it's there! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
I'm still trying to figure out how he managed to get that contact. That's a super volley.
Has a shot! Oh, crossbar! It's in! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 8, número 4, número 15. Entran número 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Boca Juniors playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Now it's Poulsen. Boca Juniors still have the cards to affect this game. Now, can they get him away? And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the... He's had a shot! He's scored! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already here. Oh, what a climb! No mistake! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Great chance! Gabriel can get it clear. And it's made... And a chance! Oh, brilliant save!
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
So, third corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Howson calmly anticipates. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shot could be on. And it's going to be another corner. So their fourth corner of the game.
Se está realizando un cambio.
They've played it short. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. That's gone for a throw-in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Spread out to the left. No way through. Carvajal. Hazard. Now it's Bebeto. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found a way through. Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Big chance! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Se van a jugar 6 minutos de compensación.
Rice. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, that's fabulous. The ball goes in. Vitinha. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking to play him in. And this is face-to-face with... Can he finish? He has done it! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's a good 35 yards out, this. That is some save from Khan! Keeper always had the measure of that. Climbs up big! That's a decent clearance. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable.